Yeah, come on.
Oh,
Welcome
shit,
back.
We're back.
Welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
And Chris.
Chris, why don't you go right on into your anime and manga?
Alrighty then. I picked up a good light novel called The Isolator. It's number 1. Again, it's a light novel, not a manga. So therefore it reads left to right and very little illustration. Basically, I picked up this one because it's the same author that did Sword Art Online. And of course, that manga's blown up. It's big time. It is big time. A lot of series, and of course, this one starts off at number 1 after the main character goes through a childhood tragedy, and after all that happens, all he wants is solitude. It gets a little weird, and basically, it's a good sci-fi action. A lot of teenage angst, and then they get superpowered.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Of course, number 1, just preliminary review. It's pretty good so far. I do like it. Very well written. It's not written for children. I'm not saying that it's adult, but it's very well written as far as adults will read and enjoy also. Definitely give that a 4.5 joysticks. Very, very good. For what little artwork is in the light novel, artwork's amazing. I definitely see this one turning into an anime very soon.
Awesome.
Ooh, very good stuff. This one, I believe this one will blow up as well. And then, that's as far as reading. That's all I got right now.
Well, I do have to cut in for some news because this does cover a little bit of. I'm sorry, this is breaking. I just got it. So this is hot off the text. Anyway, Soren gave me some news. If anybody here is a fan, or anybody listening is a fan of Wreck-It Ralph, which was very video game based, you got to see a lot of cameos of very popular video game characters. Apparently, John C. Reilly is signed on for Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Oh, wow.
So we will be seeing a sequel, which I've been eagerly awaiting.
Nice.
Very nice.
There you go. Sorry to interrupt.
Matter of fact, let me jump into that too. As far as movies that I want to see is Pixels.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Oh, you already seen it?
No, I saw the preview.
Oh God,
that looks amazing.
Yeah, you scared me. Yeah, Pixels. I want to see that. That looks fun, dude.
It looks hilarious.
Let me see here. Again, I just went over Monster Musume, the first episode. Did an article on that real quick that same night because I enjoyed it that much. It was badass. It was very fun, very cute, very, very slapstick. Very slapstick. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. It's everyday life with monster girls. Huh. And it goes over the first girl, and she's a Lamia. She has a 7-foot tail. She's cold-blooded, and she loves her man she's staying with.
Yeah, I read the synopsis. Apparently it opens with the guy laying in bed with her, and he, unbeknownst to him, she was in bed with him, and he touches her skin, and she's cold. So he immediately thinks he's in bed with a cold chick, a dead chick, a cold dead chick, and realizes, wait, she's cold-blooded.
Yep.
She's got a 7-foot tail.
Yeah.
Oh my.
She wasn't supposed to be in bed with him, but she got cold, and she needed warming up. But not being dirty, though. She just wanted to cuddle. But it scared him, and he was freaking out. It was very, very slapstick. It was very funny. Very, very well done. The translation and everything, amazing. That's definitely give that 5 joysticks up. I will be watching this.
5 joysticks way up.
Way up.
He likes them 7-foot-long tails.
It does have some fan service, but it's not extremely dirty. There's no penetration.
Well, I don't want to even think about the logistics behind that.
That's why I'm laughing.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Katrina across the street. She's probably out there screaming right now.
We're
flashing her porch light.
Flashing her porch light.
She just hopped on the chat and said hey, so I wanted to give her a hey back. Now,
what are we going to do this now? You want to do this now? Let's do it.
Well,
now.
let's discuss how are we going to do this. We have 2 4-packs of tickets to Ryman and Steelin', a BC Boys tribute band.
Yes, and this will be at the House of Blues on July 25th. we have free tickets to give away. Now,
That's right.
How are we going to give these tickets away?
Well, we got to figure that out.
You know what? We've got people chatting with us. Right? Or do you want to do this like podcast wide? Anybody listening? Period. Or do you want to do this with the
I want to do it listening. Period.
Okay, listening. Period. And this, what do you want to do? You want to do like a Facebook post?
Yeah, let's go with a Facebook post. Let's do a keyword, maybe.
Keyword?
A keyword or a key phrase.
Okay. What kind of keyword or key phrase are we looking for here, man?
I'm not sure. I'm looking for some feedback from our CFO over here.
Yeah, I got nothing with that, man.
What the fuck?
I got nothing with that. I don't like the band, and
What?
I mean, you got me on that one.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
No.
Well, we're not giving you any tickets.
Oh, there you go. Katrina's going nuts.
Yeah, she did. She did. She did give us multiple options here.
Message us on Facebook. Your favorite Beastie Boys song, and we'll do a random giveaway to one of those, and then we'll post another one through our website.
Yeah, we got to do
later
this
in the
quick
week,
though, because it's
later
only
in the week,
2 weeks away.
That's right. So keep an eye on the website this week. I'm going to put it up on the Flash.
These tickets are hot.
That's
I just
right.
got them today.
The Flash page, the Flash news
Yes, the
page.
Flash news page. I'm going to put the rules up on how to get that other pack. But the first pack, message us on our Facebook page your favorite Beastie Boys song. And we'll go through random.org and have a random one of you selected.
There you go.
All right. Now that's taken care of.
You can post it on Facebook too? Facebook post or no?
We'll sandbag that for tomorrow morning.
All right.
Okay, so on to the pressing news of San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, here we go.
There's so much stuff that happened.
I touched myself.
There's so much big news, castings.
I was masturbating.
Nice.
But yes, we got the a roundabout confirmation of Old Man Logan story arc for the Wolverine 3. We got our first look at the Suicide Squad official look. First official look.
Yeah.
Granted, there's been a ton of photos leaked online. A lot of stringers up there taking pictures and post them like mad, which huge shout outs to those guys. However, my guy apparently is not there. So
He was up in Canada. Eh?
yeah, he was up in Canada. Well, you know, he doesn't work solely for us. He just shoots me a line when his stuff is relative to us. It gives me good pictures. Anywho, sorry, sidetrack. Reading the chat.
Yeah. Come on.
Get it going, baby.
Yeah. What else did we get? We got the Batman vs. Superman extended trailer
second
number
trailer.
2,
Yep.
which looks absolutely delicious. We get to see Wonder Woman in it.
Oh, she was in action. She
Yes.
was about to kick some ass.
And I actually saw a very cute little thing on Instagram today, and it showed the Wonder Woman from 1977 and how she was pretty much Barbie doll.
Yeah.
And then it showed the little clip of Wonder Woman from the trailer, and she's a fighter, she's a warrior, and she's here to kick some serious ass. And like, man, that's the evolution of our society, and that's the evolution of comics.
Well, you know, in the comic books, I mean, she was an Amazon warrior.
Yes.
She was a warrior princess. She freaking went out there and kicked some
Well,
ass.
in the early days, she was more princess than warrior.
Yeah.
Here recently, she is far more warrior than she is princess.
Yeah. They have evolved the character a lot.
Very much, and it was very pleasing to see that on screen. Yeah, apparently Katrina is flashing her porch light right now.
Thanks for listening, Katrina.
sending her over the edge. And what else? What else did we get from San Diego Comic-Con?
Deadpool.
Yeah,
Deadpool.
baby.
Which Jimmy's got like a 6-foot erection over here.
No, I call it a 6-foot chimichanga.
Yeah!
In my pants.
Oh my!
Oh my! Yeah, dude, that trailer for Deadpool.
Well,
It's about fucking time they put out something for the adults.
there you
Yes.
How about that?
Well, if you saw the quote unquote leaked footage from a year and a half ago, and you
that
watch
was
the trailer,
amazing.
it's all been reshot.
Yes.
I mean, it's that everything that was in that leaked footage is all there. However, it's from different angles. It's done slightly differently. It's done different enough to be new, but it's still same enough to be the same. If that makes any sense to anybody, just realize what
It's Deadpool on film. I'm so amped.
I just heard what I said, and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's exactly the same, only different.
This is what happens when you watch the Deadpool trailers.
Yeah, you're gonna go.
Huh?
Yeah,
Matter of fact, they're on our Facebook page. If you haven't seen them, look at them.
That's right.
If you've seen them, look at them again.
there you go.
Hey, man, everybody at San Diego Comic-Con wanted a second viewing of the trailer.
And
Apparently
they
they-
got it.
They got it. We were looking at live tweets last night.
Apparently,
and
they
people
played it
went
like
nuts.
3 times.
They actually did do it
My
3 times.
God.
Yes.
Three
So-
times. People love this, and I'm loving it because I've been a fan of this character since I picked up X-Force number 3, number 2. I didn't
3.
actually. It was 3. That's right. I think I still have that. I still have that. I
You also have
Mutants
New
98.
Mutants 98.
It's the first appearance. Thank you, Granny. My grandmother got that for me for Christmas one year. So, she knew that was one of the sought after.
Whose artist and writer will be at Amazing Comic Con.
J. Scott Liefeld.
There you go.
And that's September 4th for
Rob
Amazing,
Liefeld?
which is my birthday.
Liefeld?
Damn.
Rob Liefeld.
J. Scott.
What,
J.
J.
Scott
Scott?
Campbell. Rob Liefeld. My bad.
You're
Whoa.
smashing heads and trying to wipe away blood. But
Wow.
there's too much blood, man. You can't
June
wipe all that away.
13, man. Too much blood for me to see through. I'm sorry about that.
And once again, we're watching Smallville.
Did I mention I'm
season 7.
excited?
Jimmy's very excited. Very excited.
Oh, God.
But yeah, folks, there's so much stuff coming out.
And then Gambit, Channing
Yes.
Tatum's has been, it's official as of last night that he won't be Gambit just for the X-Men Apocalypse. There will be
A Gambit
the
movie.
Gambit movie.
That's right.
Well, hopefully...
And when is that expected? 2020 or?
Oh,
Earlier.
hell, I don't know.
Hopefully,
see a date.
the buzz and everything will live up, and hopefully he will live up to it because
The accent.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's going to be the hard play
accent.
there. That's going to be the hard play.
And if word of this gets back to Channing Tatum, please start working on it now.
Work on that Kunas, man.
Yeah.
You're going to need it.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, Lewis.
Yeah.
Jimmy needs new shorts.
yeah.
And Lewis says the
It's okay.
expected
It's
arrival
okay. I
date.
did my laundry today. It's all in the back of the car, so I got plenty of options.
Lewis says the expected arrival date for Gambit is 2019.
Nice.
He has plenty of time to work on that goddamn accent. He
Yeah.
better get it fucking right.
That's it. And honestly, man, if the accent ain't right, it's going to kill the whole movie for me.
There's going to be a lot of pissed off women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that.
there are. There are.
But we also got a lot of news from DC.
Yes.
A lot of people have really been wondering this next Green Lantern movie. Who's going to be the Green Lantern? Which Green Lantern is it going to be? Is it going to be Jon Stewart? Is it going to be Hal Jordan? Is it going to be Guy Gardner? Is it going to be Kyle Rayner?
It's
And the correct answer, who is this going to be based on? Nobody. None of those. None of the above.
What?
It's the core.
That's right. It's
Oh,
going to be based on the
shit.
Green Lantern Corps. The official title has been released.
That's the way
As
to do it.
The Green
That's
Lantern
the way
Corps.
to do it.
Yep.
So,
Last night.
yes.
Yes, confirmed last night, yes.
That is
Yes.
the way to do it.
So here's my question: is okay? We can already expect to see a lot of Green Lanterns. Will we see those Earth-born Green Lanterns? Will we see a Kyle Rayner? Will we see a Guy Gardner? Will we see Hal or John?
I'm
Will they
crossing
be
my
in there?
fingers for a guy.
No,
Guy Gardner.
Tyrese Gibson has been chomping at the bit for Jon Stewart, as has been Idris Elba. However, Idris Elba is still tied up with Marvel.
Yeah.
Now, Christopher Pine, isn't that his name?
Chris Pine?
Chris Pine has also been in talks with Warner Brothers for some time now. When I say some time, I mean a couple months. And rumor has it he is trying to get the part of Hal.
Captain Kirk wants to play
Hal Jordan.
Wow.
Now, I think he'd be great in the role, and I think Tyrese Gibson would be epic in the role of Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me, that he can play that serious, hardcore, serious soldier guy, watch Annapolis.
Yeah.
And there it is. There's that role. It's just he's going to be in a green suit. And, of course, now we're talking DC and Marvel, specifically Green Lanterns and Marvel, even more specifically Deadpool and Marvel. In the trailer, Wade Wilson, Ryan Reynolds actually takes a stab at DC. Please don't make my super suit green and animated. Little stab at his former DC role as Hal Jordan, which was a fantastic portrayal, I gotta say, even though it was a poor movie.
Look, as far as Deadpool goes, I'm expecting a lot of slashing, a lot of shooting, a lot of humor, and I am definitely expecting some serious cameos.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even care if it's B-list heroes and villains. I want to see them.
Well, now going back a year to Kamikaze Con, Rob Liefeld actually went on to say he couldn't imagine doing a Deadpool movie without Cable. Now, we know for a fact Rob Liefeld has actually had a lot to do with the Deadpool movie. As it's that character's creator, I think he should have a lot to do with that movie.
He should.
Now, did he get his way? Will we see a Cable in there that we are just not aware of yet? I'm really hoping.
Because they were the very first. Well, they were kind of the. They were the
bad boys of the X-Men.
Deadpool was kind of his arch enemy. At one point, in the beginning of it, and then eventually they became friends, and then frenemies, and now they're kind of old acquaintances that get together every once in a while and have a beer. So, he's right. You can't have Deadpool without Cable, and I'm really expecting to see Cable in that, especially since there has been talk of an X-Force movie in the past. I don't know if they're going to go ahead with that, but that would be a great way to bring somebody into the fold and actually cast the character.
Yeah, and my vote still stands.
Yeah.
My vote still stands from a year ago when I first brought this up. Tim Burns, the actor who played Johnny the Boy in the very first Mad Max movie. Now, he hasn't done a whole lot of acting since, and he hasn't had anything, I believe, released in the U.S. since. However, if you go look at him now, and Jimmy, I showed you a picture of him, and he looks spot on for the part.
He looks like
he's
a
ripped. His hair is snow white. He's a little bit of small stature, but I mean, he looks just like Cable. And man, that was a year ago when I brought that up and did that fan casting, and I really hope that made it to somebody's ears.
Oh man!
And if I see Tim Burns in the Deadpool movie, I'm gonna shit my pants right in the theater.
Okay, hot steaks in his pants.
So just to be fair, we're all going to bring our little backpacks with extra changes of undies and shorts.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
maybe some tissue. How about that, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be sitting next to that guy.
We're gonna need some extra. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
We'll space out and sit. It's fine. We don't have to hold hands or nothing. It's fine. No.
What are you saying over there?
I told Jimmy he's gonna be that guy.
You are going to be that guy.
Yeah, Jimmy, you will be that guy this
Hey,
time.
there will be no hands required for the mess.
Look, Ma, no hands. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is what happens again when you watch the Deadpool trailer.
Lady Jane posts lotion.
Oh! There we go.
He was masturbating!
Butter? Movie butter! There we go. Movie theater butter.
Movie butter.
Poor old Chris is going to be over there, just going to break it out.
I'll break it out all the time. Come on.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yep, I got all the effects on tonight, folks. Actually, at about 3 p.m., I got on here and I started loading up new stuff.
Yeah, his wife is cursing us over from the shadows.
Well, she's not in the shadows. She's over there knitting stuff.
She's knitting away.
She's crocheting.
Crocheting.
My
Sorry.
bad.
Sorry. She's only using one needle, so, yeah.
Be careful. She's
crochet.
going to come over here and she's going to stab one of
Like
us
a-
with it.
Needles.
Like a boss.
But you're crocheting.
Watch yourself.
That only requires one needle, right?
Yep.
Okay, see?
Oh, yeah? Well, he's going to require no hands.
God. Anyway, moving on. What other news do we have, sir?
Well, just about everything else is DC stuff floating around. More and more and more of the Batman versus Superman trailer coming out. More of that footage coming available and in clear detail. At this point, I'm almost confident enough to say I told you so.
Now, yeah. No, I definitely want to say that they borrowed a page from
Both
From
A
both
Death in the Family
Death in the Family
and The Dark Knight Returns.
So,
which are both Batman stories that one of which heavily involves Superman.
yeah.
But I think they pretty much took the two, they smashed the heads together, wiped away the blood, and I think it's going to be great
They
cinema.
better be giving Frank Miller some cred for this.
He better. He really better. He ought to get a lot of royalties because, well, I mean, he wrote. I mean,
You
it's,
see Batman in fucking power armor.
yeah,
So
that looks identical to how he drew it.
exactly.
So,
I mean, so yeah, but I think that's going to be an amazing story. Do you think they're going to have any? Well, we know Lex Luthor is already cast and he's already going to be in the movie. Do you think there are going to be any other big bads? Because this is the Justice League they're trying to bring together.
I've heard.
I mean,
I've read.
Lex Luthor is enough villain for Superman, but for the Justice League, they'd whoop the shit out of him in an instant.
Oh yeah.
Because, he can stop Superman with a kryptonite bullet or ring or, whatever. But the rest of the Justice League's just going to dogpile him and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Well, the rumor's been floating around for a while, and every time I see it, it gets deleted real quick, and it hasn't been there on anywhere long enough for me to say yes, but rumor has it that, yes, we're going to see Doomsday.
That's a little soon.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a little soon to get that on the film. That's a little crazy there.
I will say, the best Superman arcs fall after his death, though.
But what's interesting? You bring that up, and we did our little casting call last week.
That's right.
And Doomsday, you thought Lou Ferrigno.
That's right. Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno would be great
Wow.
for Doomsday amongst many other characters.
Well,
so,
just last week we were watching Pumping Iron,
Yeah.
which was pretty much centered around Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno duking it out for the title of Mr. Olympia, and it was in fact Arnold's last Mr. Olympia competition. But if you look at images of Lou Ferrigno now, he's far larger than he was then.
Yeah.
He's kept up with this game, dude.
Yeah.
He's pushed his
massive.
game.
He's massive.
He's improved his game.
Yeah.
Once a Hulk, always the Hulk.
He's hulked even more, but he no longer has hard ties with Marvel. Now, yes, he has been in both of these standalone Hulk movies. In one, he played a security guard, and in the other, what did he play?
Can't remember, man.
I can't remember either. But anyway, he's been in both, but he has no hard ties. He has no standing contract with Marvel. So,
That is cute.
is it possible for him to cross over and do something for Warner Brothers? Yeah, I think so. Do I think he is going to be playing Doomsday? I doubt it. But once again, that's one of those things. If he does, I'm going to shit my pants right in the theater.
Sharks, please.
Hot snakes in his pants.
Oh. And then apparently the Doomsday Virus, we're going to see that.
Oh, what? Oh! Like the series you wanted to finish.
The Doom series from the New
Doom.
52.
Yeah.
Which the New 52 pretty much rebooted the entire DC universe.
Yeah.
And once again, you had Doomsday and Superman come to a showdown, and Superman wins. However, when he does beat Doomsday,
He gets infected.
his body exhales this massive cloud, and Superman, not knowing exactly what it is, inhales it all and starts turning into a Doomsday.
Oh, God. Man, I don't know. I'm still looking forward to the movie, but I think that's a stretch, man.
Yeah, to put Doomsday in this early, yeah, I think that's too much.
It's a stretch.
I mean,
They're gonna mess up like they messed up Venom the first time.
I mean, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with it, because I mean, it's Snyder is really done something very, very unique with the DC universe.
You know who I would... hold on. Before we go any further, you mentioned Venom. You know who my pick for Venom was a long time ago? Henry Rollins.
Wow.
I think a young Henry Rollins would have done it.
Even Henry Rollins now.
Even now, I think he would have done a good Venom. He'd have been a great Eddie Brock. Because he's done acting.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
of course, yeah.
And he
I'll have
He
to
was in
agree on
Bad
that.
Boy. He had a huge part in Bad Boys too.
I'll have to agree on that one. Yeah.
he's also very vocal. I mean, the man can talk.
Well, I mean, that's what he pretty much does for his
Yeah,
main income.
Yeah, he can
Right.
fucking yell too. Shit.
Yeah.
he can. I'm a liar. It's the I'm a liar guy.
It's that guy from that thing.
Yeah.
And who else? Who else did we cast last week? Superman. And him, the guy who plays Lex Luthor in Smallville. I cast him for something. I don't remember.
Brainiac.
Brainiac. Yes. I think he'd make an excellent Brainiac.
So there, we've got these ideas, and if you did miss last week's episode, you can check it out on what is it, Spreaker?
Yes. Well, if they're listening to us, they're
you're
listening to us on
you can go
Spreaker.
listen to our archive shit. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. That was Rogue Out.
Rogue Out.
Rogue Out Part 2 is when we did the casting.
Yep.
And what else we got this
You
week?
have a good memory.
I do?
It's creepy.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
There's the creepiness. Goddamn, there.
There you go, Anna. There's my creepiness. I
might not be
remember
listening,
weird
so-
stuff.
Let's see.
Michael Rosenbaum.
Oh no,
That's his name.
And yes, Michael Rosenbaum and Lewis said that he played security guards for both of the movies.
Lou Ferrigno.
At the college.
That's right.
There you go. He pretty much played the same role.
And once again, as far as Warner Brothers and DC doing their little cameo thing, I got to go back to it. There's a certain clip from one of the Supergirl trailers that actually was not supposed to be released, but it got leaked, and I was quick enough to grab it
Hey,
and hang on to it
that's the
and actually repost it.
that's the doctor from Voyager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was actually quick enough to grab it and repost it and put it in a very, very short article. But I swear you can hear Tom Welling in the background.
It's in the foreground. It's just while they're talking.
Well, yeah, it is in the foreground. It's just you don't see him on screen.
But you swear it's his voice.
Yeah, oh yeah. I firmly believe that is Tom Welling's voice. Tom Welling played Clark Kent / Superman in Smallville. And you hear a voice, clear as a bell, saying, just because you wear that symbol on your chest doesn't mean you're him. And it's... I swear that's Tom Welling. And if it's not... I'm going to be very angry.
JD Smash.
Yeah. Because honestly, he's played one of the best new incarnations of Clark Kent we've seen in many years, outside of Henry Cavill, who plays a different aspect. Tom Welling plays, of course, an aspect we haven't seen since the Superboy of the early 90s for the Superboy TV show. And having been so long since we've seen a young Superman on screen, I think Tom Welling really put it at a whole new level. And I'd really be happy to see him return to the DC universe in one way or another, even if it's just like a one-episode cameo. Chris, you got any analysis from SDCC? There was a lot of game news, I think, as well.
Oh yeah, there was a ton of game news, but I mean, I've already covered most of it because it was already covered with E3.
Wow.
Basically, I saw nothing of the like that was different.
Did we
as
talk
far as
about,
games?
Did we talk about the DLC, the upcoming DLC for
Yes.
Arkham Knight?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So for
Oh,
those
the
of you-
upcoming DLC for Mortal Kombat X, Predator.
Predator.
I did cover that. Yeah, actually, quite a while ago. Yeah. That should be. They're taking their sweet ass time, but yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
I did have a discussion earlier. Well, I had a discussion last night, I believe, with. No, it was earlier in the week. I had a discussion about the PC port for Mortal Kombat X and Arkham Knight, and I had a discussion with one of my coworkers, who may or may not be listening, but we discussed about how the PC versions of the game seem to have a lot of bugs and issues, whereas the console games seem to be very, very seamless. And it seems like
It's always going to be like that.
yeah, it seems like they're trying to funnel the crowd into buying consoles and staying away from the PCs because they're suffering so many issues.
Yeah, well, there's two things I can definitely answer on that, and that's why, for the most part, I don't PC game anymore or Mac game. Number one, they make console games for the consoles.
Right.
The drivers, the hardware, everything about it, the OS, it's gonna work. It's gonna work, except for Destiny. Fuck Destiny.
Which we have come to the conclusion was stolen from
Warframe. Yes, Warframe.
by Digital Extremes.
But now, when you get to PC, now you can go buy the DVD of the Blu-ray disc and load it straight to Windows. You can buy it and purchase it and download it on Steam. There's too many formats. The fact that it's not controlled like it is with consoles, there's why there's so many bugs. Just the same thing as my argument, which I will always win, that Mac versus Windows, Mac versus PC, it's because it's controlled. It's you put stuff that's made for it, and it ain't gonna fuck up.
yeah.
PC, yeah, you do have all your options, all your customization. Well, that's why it's not controlled. You're everyone out there. The consumer is not a pro at their computers. Period. That's all I got to say. Everyone is not a pro, so therefore there is too much room for error on PC.
Too many variables.
Yes,
Yeah.
too many variables.
Which I'm gonna go ahead and say the next article I plan on sicking our writer Steven on is the future of console versus PC.
That would be good.
Now,
good one.
some years ago, and this is the reason why. Some years ago, a lot of people were starting to believe that consoles were coming to an end, and at the time, I agreed with them. Everything was going heavily in a PC fashion because you could do more with a PC at the time than you could do with a console. Nowadays, consoles are pretty much PCs.
Yeah.
They're just very, very specific built.
Yes.
And you see this massive explosion of games that used to not be possible on consoles because of size restrictions. You don't have that anymore. You have a lot of games like Warframe itself.
Oh man,
You only have half of it on your actual console. The other half is constantly streaming.
I'm gonna give you a game that I saw for E3 through the PlayStation announcements that I am chomping at the bit to play this game. No Man's Sky. I want to see.
Wow.
I want to play
Yeah.
that game
Yeah.
because of the exploration options. It takes place in a galaxy, and every point of light in that galaxy is explorable. It is a solar system with planets, and you can go to the planets, do missions, explore the life forms on the planets.
Mm-hmm.
It looks amazing.
It's an extreme open world.
Oh my god,
Game.
I love sandbox games, and that looks like the ultimate sandbox game.
See, that sounds like something that will have that unbelievable size, where a lot of it will probably have to be streamed.
It's something I am so amped to do, man.
It'll be like Warframe, Destiny. The
Half of it's on your console, the other half is streaming.
some of it mounted on your hard drive as being installed, and then a lot of the other parts, as far as loading, traveling, however it may be, new enemies, whatever. Yeah, it is streamed directly from the servers. The game you're talking about, That seems like it's gonna be heavy on the online.
It might.
Yes,
It might.
Very heavy on the online because it could be changing constantly.
Yeah.
Which does sound interesting. Yes.
Well,
Oh yeah. Well, I'm ready to play Mighty Number 9. God damn it! Fucking Mega Man reboot. Yeah.
Which, by the way, a certain cosplay tooling company has finally put out a wearable Mega Man helmet
You saw that?
for the first time.
Capcom is taking pre-orders right now on their official website to buy your official, actual wearable
Mega Man helmet.
Mega Man helmet, lights up and everything.
Oh.
It's neat.
They
It's
look
neat.
really cool.
Yes.
I saw a few pictures. They look really cool.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Even my wife says it's cute, so that's
That means
saying
it's fucking
something.
badass.
Yeah. Takes a lot to impress my wife. She's disappointed me all the time.
Yes, she is.
Damn.
Every Wednesday.
Oh.
I'm a month away from 31, and I'm still buying comic books.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I should.
You know, I'm going to go back to Secret Wars number 4.
There you go.
And I do want to say there was another thought in my head towards the end of it. And it's a thought that's been recurring in my head for, at least 6 or 7 years now. And it's how much I would love to play, or love to cosplay as Dr. Doom.
Oh. Nice. Very nice.
I would love to actually build.
Dude, that'd be fucking sweet,
Yeah.
dude. Dude, that'd be sweet.
I'd love to do it. So
Nice.
that's something I'm thinking about.
Katrina chats, ooh, pretty lights.
There you go.
Well, I mean, you could say I cosplayed this year for Comic Palooza. I went as Clark Kent.
Well, hell, you had Jonathan Kent tell you to call him Dad.
Yeah,
So-
that was awesome.
Oh,
awesome.
Yeah.
My wife and I standing there meeting Jonathan Kent. Bo, Duke, how cool is that? Awesome. Yeah.
He said, "Call me Dad."
Yeah. Oh.
Damn.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I'm a father of 2 kids. I have a wife, and that was a really proud moment. That's up there with family, folks. But if you know me, you know I'm an unbelievable Superman fanatic.
Yes, he is.
I own a reprint of Action Number 1.
You-
A specific reprint.
Yeah.
A specific reprint.
No
I
borders, all original ads and extras.
That's right.
He is reading the chat right now.
Yeah.
So, what do you got?
Patty would like to cosplay as Tank Girl.
Tank Girl would be
Sweet,
awesome.
man. Fuck yeah.
The question is, would you actually shave your head?
It
She didn't
is.
have much more to
The
shave.
sides,
really?
the sides are.
Oh, well, the
Yeah.
sides are okay.
Yeah, and
Well,
she pulls it off. It's fucking badass.
Yeah.
I briefly met her at the vape release.
Oh, yeah.
Very sorry.
That'd be sweet, man. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Seriously.
Yeah.
Would you shave your head more for the role? I don't know. I apologize.
Caps for that.
Yeah, she chatted back. My head is shaved.
Okay, there you go. Give Lori Petty a run for her money.
Well, outside of Superman, which I obviously don't have the body for, I'd want to cosplay as Bill Cosby. No.
Oh no!
Yeah,
No.
Too soon. Too
as
soon.
Beefcake said it.
Too soon.
No, Beefcake, man.
Yeah, that was Beefcake in his interview with
dude.
Lar.
Oh man, I know.
I
I
would
know.
cosplay as Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
And I was like, oh, dude. And Sleazy P telling him...
This cosplay is date rape.
Yeah.
Hell
Sleazy
yeah.
P telling him, you don't have to cosplay as Bill Cosby to commit date rape.
Yeah.
You just go as yourself,
I don't know who the fuck I would. Where's all the fat boys that could fucking pull off a kind of cosplay?
Okay, but for you, it would have to be anime or manga. Who would
It
you
would have to be,
cosplay?
but I don't know.
I brought up Jiraiya from I think you'd make a great Jiraiya.
That would be perfect.
I mean,
Because
just-
he's a dirty
just your
old man. He's a
personality,
dirty old man. That's right. That's
Well, my number one is
Oh.
either Boba or Jango Fett.
Oh, I know that.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just,
Getting
Man.
all that together.
yeah. Yeah,
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, and that's not something I would want to buy. That's something I would want to make. And not just any Boba Fett. I'd want like a medieval Boba Fett.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
something I haven't seen before.
Yeah,
I've seen a Fallout Boba Fett.
yeah.
I've seen regular Boba
Hey, and I
Fett.
am a trained blacksmith, so if I had the material, I could make it. It's just material's expensive.
Yeah.
So are torches.
Well,
But no, I mean, on my part now, if you really think about it, as far as the Japanese universe, so to say,
I got it.
they're all like perfect and skinny and shit.
I
Way
got it.
worse than like all your fucking Victoria's Secret models. And
I
shit.
got it.
What?
he's got
King
it.
Kai. You could totally pull that off.
I guess.
Kai from Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't Mexican. Oh god.
Yeah. Well,
I'm fat. I don't know.
point's been brought up. All right, so I guess we're going to call this an evening. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you to All Star Comics and to Southern Vapors and Captain Jack's Elixirs. And thank you, folks, for listening.
Yes, I would like to personally shout out to the people who are listening and chatting with us right now. If it weren't for y'all, we would not feel as appreciated as we do.
That's right.
And we love your input. The Peanut Gallery is great. You guys are throwing out some awesome comments, and it makes for an awesome podcast.
Yeah.
So please keep listening.
Keep chatting. And tune in next week. We'll be back with more stuff to talk about.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.